are again, another evening, another guest on Beatbox TV on the show Soul to Soul with me, Manjit. Hope you've had a lovely day wherever you are, whether you're in sunny California or whether you're in sweltering Kerala or whether you're in freezing Russia, wherever you are. I hope it's a lovely day. Today I've got with me a guest who's just making it out in a world of Punjabi music, which so far as I've seen is quite heavily dominated by male singers. So for her to come into this field, it's taken a brave leap and she's doing very well. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, let me introduce you to tonight's show, and it is our very own Bubbly.
Hello.
Welcome, Bubbly,
Hi,
to
Manjit.
Soul to Soul. I hope you've had a good day.
I have had a good day.
Yeah.
And a busy day.
Was it an okay drive over?
Yeah, it was nice, thank you.
Superb.
Yeah.
So, a record out
Yes.
already?
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good. I really enjoyed singing it. I really enjoy hearing it, and I've been singing it when I'm out doing my shows and things, and people are receiving it really well,
Yeah.
which makes me happy, and it's a really lively, buzzy song.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How did it feel when you first heard it? The finished thing?
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. From the recording, you don't get the full idea of how it's going to sound, but when you hear it all together with the music and everything, I was really pleased with it. I really liked it.
So, in the recording part of your song, which by the way is called Crazy Monday, and it's written by Jessie Premi, and the way she sings it is enough to, and produced by Raju Premi as well, and it's just such a catchy number, isn't it?
Yeah.
But in the recording process, how did that feel? Because it's the first time you've done anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was really strange. I didn't know how it was all going to sort of come together. With you're given the lyrics and then you're given the music. I didn't know how it was all going to sort of come together. But Rajan made it really easy, and he was really patient with me. Being my first song, I just it was all completely new.
Yeah.
So he really was so patient and guided me through it.
Yeah.
But when you hear it all together at the end, that is something else.
I mean, the sound was just brilliant when it
The
came
sound
out.
was fantastic, and then when you see it all together with the video, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Even not just being my song, but hearing it as a finished product and seeing the video and everything. I think I really enjoy it.
Well, it's the start of lots more to come,
Hopefully.
I'm sure. But I want to, chat about how you started, because for a girl, you and I know what it was like. If I'd have suggested anything like that to my parents, Ramna Betiga, padai karni ya falana kam karna na. And so for you to go into this field, it's a brave step. So when did you decide that this is the life that I want?
I didn't ever have that moment.
Yeah.
It was, I kind of stumbled across it to start with. I was just out for a girls' evening with some of my friends, and we passed a restaurant where there was like live singing, and I said to them, we have to go in.
Yeah.
And then I said to them, I want to sing a song. So I kind of just got the bug from singing one song. It just kept pulling me back and back and back, and the more you do it, the more confident you get.
Yeah.
And that's it really. That's how I started singing.
How long ago was that, when that first happened?
That was about it's going to be about maybe 6-7 years ago.
So quite recently you stepped out into this world.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that you'd been doing. Did you as a child have dreams of being a singer?
I always wanted to sing, always, but I never sang in front of anybody, not even my mum, until I was early 20s.
Right.
And then we were at a ladies' Sangeet night, and I just got the dolgi and started playing the dolgi, and we all started singing the songs because I'd heard them so many times.
Yeah.
So I was singing along with everybody, but that was the first time I sang in front of anybody.
Yeah. So you could say, that was in your blood, because you've been born in Britain,
Yes.
raised in Britain. you know, probably we could say English is your first language,
Yes, it is,
rather
yeah.
than Punjabi,
Yeah.
though you do speak it, don't you?
Yeah.
I know you do. So, you know, that's your first language is English.
Yeah.
And then to delve into a field that's so traditional, you know, going back to the villages of Punjab,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, that's just amazing, you know. And I think people like you is going to encourage other young people to
hopefully
not lose it.
Yeah. I mean, like things like the ladies' Sangeet, that's such a big part of the wedding,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't even know the songs.
No.
So I think you need people to keep it going so
Yeah.
that, you know, we can carry it through to the next generation, otherwise we lose these things.
Yeah. So as a child you would sing along with mum and so on?
Not really. I used to hear mum singing, and a lot of my influence of like Bollywood music is through my mum, because she would have the records on in the house when she was doing the housework. And now when I'm singing, and I'm singing these songs that I've heard when I was little, so my mum introduced me to all of this. Yeah. But I didn't sing in front of her or with her. Yeah.
So what we were talking about language and how English is your first language, when you hear the traditional Punjabi songs, are you learning a new appreciation of what the lyrics are all about?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it's so very different from anything, you know, it's very different from Western music.
Very different from Western music, but even like Bollywood or Bhangra, you know, those traditional songs, they have a lot more meaning, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, I remember listening to a ghazal from Jagjit Singh, and there was a line, I'll probably get it wrong, but it was about Barsat, and that's it. The line was tip tip barse pani, yeah, and that line just stuck in my head.
Right.
You know, to use such an onomatopoeic word, tip tip barse,
yeah.
and I'm thinking, I need to go and experience that monsoon.
Oh wow!
I need to go and experience. So, you know, do you feel that when you're singing songs about particular details about the Punjab, and you think, I need to go and experience that?
Some songs really, really get me. Like when I was planning a trip to India in 2008, I kept listening to Aisa Des Hai Mera. That one I just kept listening to it over and over again, and it was getting quite emotional actually.
Do you feel that Punjab is your this?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. On my Facebook, when we went to visit, all the photos that I put, there's an album called Home Punjab Where the Heart Is, and it's as you're driving along and you see the sign Welcome to Punjab, and that's it. That's home.
I think, do you know, maybe that's something peculiar to us because, you know, expats have this hankering for back there, and it's where we come from, it's where our roots were, and we don't want to lose sight of that. And I certainly know when I go back to India, I'm telling people, oh no, you don't ever forget this place, don't leave this place permanently, because we didn't have a choice,
of course,
as children. You know, we were brought over here, but you know, life is about change and embracing that change, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now, to go back to your music career, what hopes have you got for the future of your recording career?
I never had any hopes. I just enjoy singing.
Yeah.
And it's nice when people appreciate what you're doing. And like I said, I loved recording Crazy Monday.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. But I don't have big dreams of stardom or anything. It's just I'm enjoying what I'm doing now.
Yeah. That beat on Crazy Monday.
Yeah.
How does it go? Can we have some words? Yeah.
Shall I sing my favourite bit?
Yes, please. That will be
My
wonderful.
favourite bit is यारों विच टोर के बनाई फिर दे बाहों ते बबली लिखाई फिर दे यारों विच टोर के बनाई फिर दे बाहों ते बबली लिखाई फिर दे कई कहंदे तैनू नचदी वेखिया कई कहंदे तैनू नचदी वेखिया बड़ियां कमाला करदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते निखरे सी मुंडे मेरे हान दे बैठ के बुलेट उत्ते रैन तार दे हो गए निखरे सी मुंडे मेरे हान दे बैठ के बुलेट उत्ते रैन तार दे मेरी वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते हेलो
सानू भी दस दियो की ते मरदे हो
तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वड्डे अक्षरां दे मुंडे चढ़दे तू चढ़दे हर वेले रैन मैनू मैसेजां नहीं करदे वड्डे अक्षरां दे मुंडे चढ़दे तू चढ़दे हर वेले रैन मैनू मैसेजां नहीं करदे मिठियां मिठियां गल्लां करदे मिठियां मिठियां गल्लां करदे मैं ना हंगार कोई परदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते यारा विच तोर की बनाई फिर दे बाहों ते बबली लिखाई फिर दे यारा विच तोर की बनाई फिर दे बाहों ते बबली लिखाई फिर दे कई कहंदे तैनू नचदी वेखिया कई कहंदे तैनू नचदी वेखिया बड़ियां कमालां करदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते जस्सी प्रेमी नू भी थोड़ी शक जी पई राजू नाल विचों विच हसदी रही जस्सी प्रेमी नू भी थोड़ी शक जी पई राजू नाल विचों विच हसदी रही ओदे नाल मैनू प्यार हो गया ओदे नाल मैनू प्यार हो गया ना दसने तो डरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते तू किदे ते मरदी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते वेख जवानी चढ़दी मुंडे पुछदे फोन ते
Very catchy indeed.
It is,
you
definitely,
know.
yeah.
And of course, Punjab or here, wherever, the Munde have got telephones galore, haven't they?
Of course,
One in
yeah.
each hand and one in each
That's
pocket.
it, that's it.
Yeah. So do you think the way your song was put into the video and photographed and filmed out in India, do you think that those sorts of relationships are characteristic of young people as depicted in the Punjabi songs?
I think so. I think so. And definitely the phone has a big part to play in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The phone is definitely taking over as the way everyone's communicating, and I know that's the case here. I'm sure that's the case in India as well. But yeah, definitely
So no more arranged marriages?
Less and less. Less and less arranged marriages.
It's just made direct relationships that are just so much more accessible.
Yeah. But even with arranged marriages, people are like speaking to each other more before the actual ceremonies and everything, aren't they? Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Just talking about arranged marriages just took me back to your parents and your mum, and now that they've seen that your mum's seen, sadly Dad's not there anymore, but mum's seen your success. And how does she encourage your future career in this? How does she feel about it? Or does she feel that apprehension? I mean, I certainly know that 20, 30 years ago, mothers would not have tolerated it.
No,
you being in that environment.
My mum is really happy. She comes and supports me when I'm singing, and she seems to enjoy the fact that I'm enjoying it. maybe the generation above my mum aren't as supportive. And it's more like what you were saying your mum would have said. But my mum's very, very supportive. And when I got the link for the YouTube link for Crazy Monday, and I sent it to her, and she sent me a text back. She said, "I'm going to keep this forever."
Oh,
which was really sweet.
Yeah. What about Nanni's reaction? What was she?
Nanny doesn't really say anything.
No.
Nanny doesn't really say anything. But yeah.
Secretly, I'm sure she's very happy.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah. And what about your own children? Are they proud of you, or is it all what mums do?
No, they are proud of me.
Yeah.
And they are very encouraging as well. I mean, they're grown up now. They're not little. They're doing their A-levels, so they know that I've got a different life to being a mum at home. And their music, the music that they're interested in, is very different to what I'm singing. But still, they are proud, they are pleased, and no, they've never said that they're embarrassed or anything. I think they realise how big it is.
Yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it, to have that support from your kids? Because I can imagine, the viewers out there will know. There's plenty of kids. Oh, sit down, mother. What are you doing? But that's so wonderful.
Those moments more come at home when I'm singing at home.
What is she doing now?
Mum, you don't need to do that here. But no, the fact that I've recorded a song and no, they're very pleased about that.
So Punjabi music, obviously you have a Punjabi background. There's that natural feeling towards it. But other types of music, what other types do you enjoy listening to and singing?
Do you know, I've listened to so many different types of music. I didn't even listen. I mean, Bhangra music I started listening to in my late teens. Before that, it was all English, like chart music. And then I've been singing a lot of Bollywood, so I'm listening constantly to Bollywood songs, trying to learn new songs. So anything, even classical. My brother used to listen to heavy metal, and that would be on full blast in the house, so you could hear it in every room. So lots of
exposure to
lots of different
types of music.
Yeah.
So the music isn't your full-time career.
No.
This is what you do as a hobby.
That's right.
It's a passion, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're available for bookings and so on?
Of course.
Okay, so if anybody's interested, you can do it through Beatbox TV. So it's info@beatboxtv.com if you would like to find out more about Bubbly's timetable and bookings sheet. So, out of your other types of music that you listen to, which would you classify as your favourite song? Of course, Crazy Monday is the top. Which other songs would you say? Maybe one or two that are your favourites?
Wow. I mean, it's hard to choose because there's just such a big range. Like the Bollywood, I listen to like old black and white film songs. I listen to the new music, and I really like a lot of the new music. I really like a lot of Shankar Mahadevan's music, a lot of his songs, but then I also appreciate the Lata and Rafi songs. English music as well. I used to listen to a lot of chart music in my teens. But even with English music, I tell you what I really like. I really like Motown music. Motown. I could listen to that endlessly.
So that would be your music of choice in your car.
I do really like Motown. It's really smooth and really relaxing.
So all these different types of music you've enjoyed, and you sing more than one type as well. Any sort of training? How did you get to be such a good singer?
I used to sing in my bathroom.
Bathroom,
kitchen, when I'm pottering around the house. And ever since I was little, I always thought I'd love to be able to sing, a lot of the Lata Mangeshkar songs, and they're very high. The pitch is very high on them. And I always thought to myself, I wish I could sing like that. And what I used to do would be I would listen to a song and then keep singing it and singing it and singing it until I could reach those notes that she was hitting in the songs. And I always wished when I was little, before I even opened my mouth to sing in front of anyone, I thought, I don't care what I sound like, but when I'm singing, I wish it would hit people's ears like that hits. Lata's voice hits people's ears.
She was your early inspiration.
Yeah.
To get that way. Yeah.
The songs that my mum used to put on in the house, a lot of the records that she would put on, majority of them were Lata Mangeshkar. There was a lot of Muhammad Rafi and Kishore. But all the classics. Her being the female vocalist, that was what I based myself on and thought, that's what I want to do.
Can you think of a song that was difficult to reach those high notes and a couple of lines from it?
Oh gosh, the one that I remember, like in the last few years, it's not even a very happy song, but
that's all right. I quite like that.
I really liked a song from Didare Yaar called Marne Ka Gam Nahi Hai, and that used to go really high, and I would listen to it constantly on replay and just sing, and every time try to get that a bit closer to the high notes. That went Marne ka gam nahi hai, marne ka gam nahi hai, जीता है प्यार मर के, काश आँखें बंद होती दीदार यार करके. So that was the one I used to listen to constantly, because that goes quite high.
It's beautiful. The bits that go even higher than what you just sang.
That was I was singing it low.
I'll go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, it's a lovely song.
Well, Bubbly, it's been absolute pleasure
thank you
chatting to you, and
I hope you really enjoyed speaking to you. Definitely.
And we'll have you back when the next track comes out.
I'll look forward to it.
And we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being on Big Box TV. So folks, next week we'll have yet another personality for you, and until then, keep watching.